Welcome to DABCC Radio,
where smart people listen.
Virtualization and Cloud Talk.
Featuring cutting-edge solutions from the hottest companies around the globe.
Broadcasting from the DABCC offices in sunny Sarasota, Florida.
Surrounded by computers, books, and Legos. Your host, Douglas Brown.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of DABCC Radio. I have it's a short episode today. We're going to talk about something new at IGEL called co-terming. And in general, beyond even IGEL, it's sort of an interesting subject. A lot of us are engineers that listen to this. A lot of us are business folks too, of course. And we might not know co-terming, or we might know it. And this will be very interesting for you to know what IGEL is doing around co-terming. So that being said, we're really excited to have Siegfried Schütz with us. And Siegfried is one of our product managers at IGEL, and also the guy that's sort of responsible for bringing co-terming to the technical side of IGEL, right? Putting it all together within our systems and making it ready for you guys as customers. So that being said, let's talk about co-terming. What is this thing? Why? How's it work? Things of that nature. So with no further ado, here's my interview with Siegfried Schütz from IGEL. Siegfried, thank you so much for taking the time to do this with me today. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more about co-terming. I must confess I don't know a lot. So it's your job to educate me and to all of us. Is that something you think you can do?
Yeah, sure. I hope I can enlighten you a little bit more.
Okay, so let's get going. As always, for my first question, can you tell us a bit about who you are and what you do over at IGEL?
Yeah, thank you, Doug. As I said, my name is Siegfried Schütz. So I'm a German guy, as you maybe know. I'm working at IGEL as product manager, mainly responsible for the IGEL license portal and the IGEL OS. And yeah, maybe something about me first. I think I'm quite a little bit of techie, I would say. So in the house, I'm the one which responsible for all the electrical things, and my girlfriend is responsible for the pretty things. Yeah, at IGEL, I began as a support guy, so for the second level, then third level, and so on, and think I have to move anything within IGEL. I like the company a lot and all the products, but I wanted to talk also about the products in a way, and I started to part-time study. And yeah, after that, I became a product manager at IGEL, and here I am.
That's very, very neat. Before we get into co-terming, I want to ask you, about product management. So what was it like from moving from support to product management? As you might know, I've talked to you, I think I've told you about this multiple times. I really have a soft place in my heart for project management. I think it's one of the coolest things that you can do within a software company, or any company for that matter, because you're really you're the folks that are responsible for building, or at least planning, this product or the product. And I think the world of that. So maybe we can just take a quick second. We can, because it's my podcast show and we can do anything I want, but can you maybe share a little bit about that story? What was it like from moving from support or anything really, right, into product management?
Yeah, it was more like, okay, in the support I get all the feedback from the customers, mostly not the positive ones, for sure. It's support.
Sure.
And talk to, okay, why we don't do it this way or this way? So the things and the ideas were in my mind, but I have not the position to tell something the other guys, right? And that's what this point when I said, okay, I want to do something more. I want to have a position to tell the guys, hey, this is the feedback, and why we don't listen to our customers and move it in this way or something like that, right? And this is what I said, okay, I have to study because, well, we are in Germany. We have to have a certificate for that mostly. And yeah, in the end, it was more, okay, I want to move something within the company. I want to have a position where I can move the things forward or in special directions.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. What do I say? I really have a lot of respect for what you do, Siegfried. Like I said, you guys are the ones that build the product, or at least the roadmap for the product, and I think that's just really cool. You drive the future of IGEL, software and IGEL hardware. Am I oversimplifying it, or does that sound good? I'm learning.
No, I think that's the basic function of the product manager, to get the feedback, and also for sure not only what the customers needs now, but also what the customers would need in the future. So you need to analyze the market, you need to analyze your customers, and what are desires from them, what's desire from the market, from the customers, what they will need in maybe in half a year, and then you go into it, and then you can talk a lot with your developers. And yeah, as you said, generating a roadmap for the future to make our customers happy.
Well, this sounds great. Thank you for that. So let's talk a bit about co-terming. So IGEL has released the ability for our customers to co-term, and what is this? So I'll just throw that question at you. What does it mean to co-term? What is co-terming?
Yeah, sure. I would say co-terming is a process by which a customer aligns subscriptions, where we are selling with workspace editions and enterprise management packs rights, with a different expiration date. And with co-term, you want to have them all within single subscription with a single easy to manage expiration date in the end.
Very interesting. So basically, the first of each month, or the date I set forth, I have a bill, and I can put all my products together, and I pay for them all on that one particular day. Is this sort of what I understand?
Yes, I think this is the main benefit from co-term, because if you only have one date, you can reduce your procurement cycles. You can reduce also the risk that the subscription expires before the renewal is proceed, because you don't have to look at maybe 7 renewals or 100 renewals expiration dates at once. And in the end, it makes your budget planning simpler, right? If you only have one date, maybe at the last week of the year, you only have one day to make your budget planning and what I need in the future.
Oh, this is great. This is great. I hear it inside the IGEL community all the time. Someone will say, oh, I have all these different licenses and one expire on this date and one expire on this date. And it's what a mess. We have to keep track of all this, or something expires because they didn't keep track of it. And now this allows it to be simple for these guys, right?
Yeah, totally. Not even on one day, you can also merge the subscription packs. So in the end, you not only have 100 subscription packs with the same expiration date, you have also the option to have in the end only one subscription date.
Oh, wow.
With the summary of all the volumes. So
this is just great. I can think of another IGEL community member not long ago showed me his licensing portal, and he had just tons of different licenses. So basically now he can co-term this thing, or all those licenses, and put those all into one individual license, and don't have to, it's just simple management from here on out. I'm stunned. This is great.
Yes, if you have several packs in that, you can all merge them with the co-term feature.
So my next question would be the make sense question, right? So when does this make sense for a customer to do this? I would imagine every customer would want this. It would simplify things and just make the entire process a heck of a lot simpler, correct?
Yeah, usually it would be. I think that's what I'm talking about, the benefits. If you only want to have a simple solution at the end, to only maybe look in one time in a year into that, then you go with co-term. If you have several expiration dates, you will use co-term for, as I said, reduce your procurement cycles, budget planning, and so on, for the financial things. But I think also for administrators, it'd be nice because you have only one pack in the end and not 100 to manage.
This is really great. It seems like it's really going to simplify things for our customers, and at the end of the day, that's what everybody wants. Simple, easy, and something that works. So next question, I guess, is what does it take for somebody to enroll? How do they get started? Where do they go?
In our phase now, you the customer can connect with the IGEL representative, so which he knows, maybe his sales guy or renewal representative, which he can contact, and they go step by step with the customer together within for the IGEL license portal, and then they ask him, okay, which packs you want to co-term, and also which date you want to choose. So if you want the 15th of December or the 20th of June or something like that, you you have the flexibility. You can choose the date which you want and which packs you want. You can co-term all Workspace Edition packs. Maybe you have 2 Workspace Edition packs and 2 Enterprise Management packs, right? And you want all have on the same date expire. You can do it with the co-term. You can co-term all Workspace Edition packs into one and all EMP packs to one. And yeah, after that, a co-term request will be generated from the IGEL license portal into our systems, and they talk with the resale distributors and so on. So after that, you get your quote as usual as you get it before. So you get a quote with price and so on from your reseller. And after that, the whole usual process will be done. So it's nothing different in this step between an usual order or a co-term order, and you get a delivery token. And after you activate your delivery token, the packs are merged or not, which option you choose. And yeah, I think that's the co-term process itself.
Well, that's really simple. So basically, the admin gets a new delivery token, puts that into the license portal, gets a license, and off he goes, right?
Yes, that's the same way as a new order. It's nothing changed in this way.
What about limitations or restrictions? Are there anything they can't do? Any restrictions or limitations?
co-term is currently only available for the EMP packs and the Workspace Edition packs, so IGEL OS 11. And you have some restriction about the years you can choose, because we can only renew for 5 years. You have only maximum amount of renewal for the earliest expiration date from the pack.
Okay, perfect. So that makes sense. So they can't do OS 10. You have to start with OS 11, correct?
Only OS 11, but for OS 10 we have the trade-up program, so you can easy UDC3 maintenance, which you already own, doing within the IGEL license portal by yourself to convert them to IGEL OS 11 licenses. And for all other devices, we have the trade-up program from more information, IGEL.com trade-up.
I'm glad you brought up the trade-up program. Can you talk real quick about what this IGEL trade-up program is?
Yeah, well, the trade-up program is just an easy solution in our eyes to bring our customers to the benefits for IGEL OS 11. So if you have LX5 from the past, OS 10, Windows embedded devices, or IGEL 0 clients, it's now quite easier to trade up them into IGEL OS 11. And this is a trade-up program. So if you have activate maintenance with OS 10 for UDC3 devices, in this case, you have already placed them in the IGEL license portal as an example. Within the IGEL license portal, you have a button for your UDC3, which just calling convert to OS 11. With one click on the button, your UDC3 maintenance will be converted to IGEL OS 11. And for all other devices, LX5, IGEL OS 10 devices, which are non-maintenance related devices, or like Windows embedded, then we have a trade-up program with for the customers, which have a discount on the price. But this is something that they could more get information for igel.com/trade-up or talk with the IGEL representative for them.
Oh, well, that makes sense. So it's really sort of two programs that work hand in hand. One allows you to get up to date, and the other allows you to get in line, right?
Yeah, totally. Because with IGEL OS 11, we have so much new features and opportunities for the customer, for the environments to make it also safer, or use the state of the art programs, right?
Siegfried, I think this is it. Is there anything we missed? It seems really straightforward. Not much to it. It's just easy, simple, out the door. Love it.
No, I think this is because when you talk with your IGEL rep, they have the best option to choose what would be best fit for you, right? And yeah, as I said, I think that's quite it. If maybe just one more thing, we talked about the process and how it's looking, and it's all happened in the backend in our systems, right? But I just wanted to say, maybe some of you already registered within the IGEL license portal on your account. On the left side, you see a new point. It's calling, I think I must lie, but should be coterm/renewable. And under this point, you can find the status of your coterm request. So you can see it if it's moved forward into our systems, if we're waiting for the order order is true and we're only waiting for delivery token. This is three status you can see in your own portal to see the status of your coterm request.
Love it. Love it. Simple. I keep saying that simple, but I guess that's what it's supposed to be. So when is this active? When can our customers get their hands on this? Is it active today?
It's already on, yeah.
Well, Siegfried, I think we're done. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this with us and share a bit about IGEL coterming, what this means, how to, the restriction, all the 9 yards, everything we talked about. Really appreciate having your time. I know getting a product manager's time is not always the simplest thing to do. You guys are quite busy doing things, making things, designing things, planning things. So thank you very much for your time today, Siegfried.
Thank you very much. Doug, thank you also for the invitation. It was quite fun. And it was nice to talk about the coterm to our community guys, and everyone was listening to the podcast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you again.
Perfect. Thank you. Take care also, Doug.
Okay, that concludes another successful episode. Thank you so much, Siegfried Schütz, for taking the time to be with us and share with us a bit about coterming and what all this means. I really impressed. Really neat. It just makes sense, right? I guess you shouldn't be so impressed. It's what we should be doing, and we are doing it because that's what we do, is what we should do. Wait a second. What did I just say? I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Please, if you did, tell a friend. If you did not, let me know why. If you'd like to be on the show, please let me know. Email me, brown@igel.com. I would love to have you on. We can talk about anything, anywhere, anyplace, anytime. Yeah, something like that. And what else do I say? But thank you all for listening. I hope you definitely check out what IGEL's doing over to igel.com. Check out what I'm doing. I'm all over the place in many different places. Join the IGEL community, igelcommunity.com. That's where I'm at. If you want to know where I'm at, I'm in the IGEL community. Really having a blast doing that. We have almost 5,000 members and couldn't be happier than spending my time with the IGEL customers and partners. Just absolutely fabulous people. And what else do I say except for thank you very much for listening to DABCC Radio.
CC?
DABCC.
Say it again. DABCC.
DABCC.
Can you say it again? DABCC.
DABCC.
How about DABCC?
DABCC.
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 DABCC.